you're applying for your postgraduate work permit. Now, yes, you're eligible for 3 years work permit, but because your passport is expiring after 2 years, so what the officer will do is, as I said to you earlier in the presentation, the validity of your study permit or your work permit cannot be beyond your passport. So they will give you a 2-year visa according to your passport. The day, but when you become eligible to extend your passport, because normally it takes around you can only make your passport extend 1 year prior to its expiry. That's what the rule in India is, right? So the day you get your passport renewed, you have to resubmit the application for an extension, and you will get it. And that is the only way you get an extension for your postgraduate work permit. You cannot extend your postgraduate work permit in any other scenario. That is the only scenario where a postgraduate work permit can be extended. And also I would make a note here, that is, you cannot extend your postgraduate work permit other than this scenario. You end up getting 12 months, you did your first 1 year. Say some people come to us, we have done 1 year education, I'll get 1 year work permit, I don't want to do another 1 year education. Or they think, okay, let me get 1 year work permit, then I'll do another 1 year education, then I'll again get a work permit. No. You only get work permit once, only once, right? So you have, that is the, like the scenario we are discussing, that's the only way, that's the only option where you get an extension, because your passport was expired. And can I just ask the first question?
So my first question was, I have a valid visa. I can, so I have, I'm allowed to go to Mandir, but I applied for.
Okay. Yes. Once you applied, you can leave the country, and you will be allowed in as far as you have a valid stamp on your passport, which makes you come in. You should have a proof that you have submitted your application online, for which you are awaiting a result. And if your passport has a valid study, like you have a valid study permit and you have a stamp on your passport, that will allow you back into the country. Yes.
Thank you. Okay, so after I graduate, after I'm done with my hours at school, so I'm not allowed to work, right? I'm not allowed to work until I get my, until I apply for postgraduate work permit. So do I have to quit the job, or can I take a vacation? You know what I mean? Yeah.
So that is okay. That is between you and employer to work on that. But from IRCC perspective, you have to leave the job. Either it's a vacation or you're leaving for the time being. That is not IRCC is bothered about. They are only concerned about like you should not be studying. That is their major concern. Oh, working job.
But may I just say something here too? Okay. One of the things is that once you're on your off, and if that institution is interested in keeping you, you can find that out prior to the extension, prior to the end of your off. Once they have indicated that they want to hire you, they can give you a job offer. What that will do, though, you will do an accelerated process. The college will do that, and what will happen that within 8 days of you completing your form, they will have that letter ready so that you can apply for your postgraduate work permit. So once you have an offer letter saying that they're going to employ you permanently, they can accelerate that process. That within 8 days after you finish. And I have to indicate this.
I mentioned 8 days, you're not allowed to work.
Yes, but what happened here is that, from my knowledge since working here, is that once you finish all your courses here, including your work, all your final grades and everything has to go to SANA for academic audit, so that they can now provide you with that valid information or that valid documentation to go forward. So while I do understand where you're coming from in terms of can they extend their hours to that time while they do their while they process their in, they have to do the academic audit in SANA, give the approval from SANA so that you can have that documentation. Outside of the accelerated process, it will take roughly 8 weeks to get that documentation. So it is good, and I think right now it is the best fit that there is. That was the process that I had to take in terms of getting my postgraduate, get my accelerated documentation, and then I applied. Okay, so once that is done, you can apply.
in case I can take vacation or I didn't have to do that. I can hold a job, but I won't work.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't work. That's it.
But I
Okay,
can
so
hold
what
a
happened
job.
is, okay, yeah.
But I can't hold a job, so I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
have to quit it. I'm still employed, but I'm not working.
Yeah.
That's okay, that's okay.
Yes, yes.
But the day you apply, you're allowed to go full time. You have to give them a slip which has a barcode in it. Normally, employer asks for that fee payment proof and a barcode which has a barcode in it. You give it to the employer and they know the application is in the process and you can work.
How many hours we can work during our study?
How many?
How many hours we can work during our study? One more question. If you are postgraduate students, then after, is it necessary to get a job in the same field? Because I do have a experience in different field.
Like, how many hours can you work? Yes, you're allowed to work 20 hours in a week. Now, and few things to note here. You can only start working the day you get enrolled. For example, you came here in January, they were looking for starting in January 2019. You came to Canada in November, that doesn't give you a permission to start working part-time. But when you start your academic session, when you start your education, that is the time you're allowed to work 20 weeks. If you have any breaks, which is an official break in the college, you're allowed to work full-time during those breaks. But if you take your own breaks, you're not allowed to work a single hour. No part-time, no full-time, that's it. Because that is something you decided to take off. But if the college has a scheduled break, they're giving you off break in semester, that time you can work full-time. Or if there's no scheduled break, any vacations like your summer vacation or your Christmas vacation, spring vacation, whatever you have, you're allowed to work full-time during that hours. Okay, now whenever a lot of clients ask us about that question, what are the full-time hours? Again, now there is no clear guidelines to it, but the employer who is hiring you, obviously, he need to keep in mind, for example, he has to follow all the labor standards. For example, you're working there for 50 hours. You are allowed to work, but everything should be paid accordingly. Like, for example, after 44 hours, they have a policy to pay you extra money, right? Which you get an extra, which is the extra hours you work. So, part-time has no definition been given. You can even, people are working on 50 hours, 60 hours, doesn't make a difference. As far the employer is following all the employment standards.
Is it a fixed figure for 20 hours? Is it a fixed figure for 20 hours a week, or we can extend it by 24? Some say 24, it's okay.
Okay, again, when you say 20, yeah, I come across that question very commonly because the way you get your shifts is normally 8 hours, so it makes it 24 hours, right? We haven't seen, again, I will not say you're allowed to work, to be very honest, because if I'm saying that, I am disagreeing to what IRCC says. So, for us, we will still advise 20 hours is what IRCC says, but saying so, we haven't seen any problem coming to anybody if they have worked 24 hours. But again, I'm not going to answer that question tonight on my guarantee. Yes, you are allowed, because the website says it's only 20 hours.
And if it's 30 or 40, if you work 30 or 40 when you're supposed to be working 20?
If you're working, yes, you can keep on working, because now CRA don't have unless IRCC pulls up an information from CRA, they don't know how many hours you have worked. Normally IRCC don't do that. They don't always put out the application and go to CRA and ask about it. If you're working, the problem is you are violating your terms and conditions of a study permit, so you can be in trap anytime. Till you don't get hold, somebody catches you, you're good.
You don't get caught. If you do get caught, they're gonna.
Yes, yes. Then you are that again. That time you get most of the cases. If they found out this thing, you normally get a removal order or a visitor record has been issued if you are found guilty of doing this stuff. So yes, it's very risky. It's not advisable at all. Yes, in day-to-day life you never come across that situation. I'll come back. Not come back to that scenario, but I'm not advisable to do that.
We have some persons at the back.
Okay, sorry.